Unmute the mic. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TTWA. It's been a couple weeks, and that's because I didn't actually have time to do this. But now I do! I've decided that, oh, look, the commissioner just showed up. Commissioner, please come join us for our return to Twitch. I've decided that we're going to do these every Wednesday, because I don't work the next day, around 10 o'clock, so that's when my roommate leaves, and I can be loud. My roommate just started seeing a chick, so I don't want to, fucking, cock block him by being the weird dude who screams at the internet. But anyway, hello! Welcome to TTWA. This is going to be the final show of the chapter, which means next week, we're going to have a brand new chapter, and what does that mean? Well, that means we're going to have some important matches, title matches. You see, because I'm thinking that the in-between chapters should be the show in which the non-title contenders get to show off, get to pad some stats or lower some stats, and really we can kind of see who's rising to the top, and we can do things other than number one contender matches. However, let's go over some of the card that we have prepared for next week, and there's going to be more matches at it. You'll see why I only have these two as soon as I show them. So, coming off from his horrific defeat to Giant Silva, Giant Silva, we have the Charles Manson Proving Ground. He's beaten Super Carlo, he's beaten D'Lo Brown, and now we have match 4 of 7. That will be next week. Match 3 of 7 will be this week. And seeing as Chapter 3's entire theme is redemption, we have the cleaner, the first champion, Kenny Omega, going up against the man who dethroned him, Chase Owens. Both men looking to set records. Omega, Owens, 2 for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, that's really interesting to note. I should put back to myself, actually. That's really interesting to note, actually, because that match, the main event of next week, will determine another record in TTWA, because Chase Owens, if he wins, will be the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion. However, if Kenny Omega wins, he will become the first ever 2-time champion in TTWA. Isn't that right, Felix? You're a commissioner. You should know the stats, yeah? You should know the stats. Say hi to the Twitch people. Say hello to the Twitch people. We'll do your cat dance. You'll do your I'm a commissioner dance. This is in the intro. Did you like that intro? Fucking took me like 6 hours to make that thing. So, you better fucking like it. Anyway, you don't want to hear me babble. Let's... I just took a claw to the penis. Oh, God. I mean, I'm wearing pants. As you can see, I'm wearing pants. But it is, they're not jeans. So when the cat puts his claw out, fucking, that was right on the head. That's more graphic than you need to know. Let's get on with our first match. In the spirit of everything being randomized here at the TTWA, it will be completely randomized. I also need to turn the audio on of the game. There we go. Much better. Anyway, so, let's see who we're gonna have. Your referee for this evening, for this initial match, I should say, of TTWA, Brian Zane. Okay, cool. And your competitors. In this 4 versus 4 match, we're gonna have Maria Kanellis, Drone, I'm not sure who that is, Makoto, and Chris Wolf, going up against the local hero, Joe Henry, the gay barber, Rico, E. Honda, who has had experience in multi-man matches, and Danny Havoc. Okay, let's just get some settings going here. This is going to be a round for 30, critical high, CPU level 10. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're not going to do elimination for this one. Okay. Let's get started with our first match of the evening. Chris Wolf is a professional wrestler for Stardom over in Japan. She has a tail. It's pretty interesting. I don't know a whole lot about her. I just see a lot of gifs of her. So you might have noticed that we did some. There's actually like an intro. There is a little bit more work being thrown into this. That recap for next week, the promo package for next week. A little bit more work into that than the previous ones. I have no idea who Drone is, and I will never find out because his name is ungoogleable. Anyway, so that preview for next week's matches, gonna probably do more stuff like that. So we're not gonna get the silly indie poster thing so much. Maybe depending on the theme of the chapter and stuff like that. But I'll be real with you. I only have the next two chapters. Next two chapters planned out. But anyway, so that coming along with that means I'm probably gonna redo that ring at some point. It was on my to-do list and I just haven't gotten a chance. While entrances are happening, I do have an announcement. We've signed another I'd say maybe another 100 wrestlers. I just forgot to add them to the game, but I added the entire Overwatch cast that's available. I added a bunch of Pro Wrestling Noah people, a bunch of All Japan people, and then a bunch of random characters. Some real, some fake, as you know by now how I do things. Rico showing off to the girls team. Women don't really get a whole lot going for them in this league. I've never had a woman champion. I've never had a woman champion. I've never really, I think I don't even have a woman with a winning record. I think every single girl that's technically Makoto, Persona Makoto, not the Makoto that's in the match. She's a winning record, but she only showed up once. I wanted to put her in the intro and I forgot because I thought her versus Dennis Rodman was silly enough to be in the intro. Anyway, Joe Henry with the power slam to Maria Kanellis. Maria Kanellis with the elbow. Maria Kanellis with a suplex onto Rico. Snapmare from Maria drags Rico into the center of the ring. These two were in the company at the same time, I want to say. Well, Rico with a low blow to Maria, which is not how that works. Now we got Drone in here. Drone pinning Rico. Only gets a one count here. Rico stomping away at Drone. Drone punching Rico in the head. Headbutt to Drone from Rico. Makoto in now. Go around from Rico to Makoto. Makoto going for a pinfall. Only one. Rico's team does not seem to really be that plussed by it. Makoto punching Rico in the face. E-Honda, Makoto. Oh, we got a Street Fighter match here. E-Honda, Makoto. E-Honda, Makoto. E-Honda wins the tee off on each other there. I forgot to eat dinner. And E-Honda sitting on Makoto's face is E-Honda. Makoto going, tagging in Chris Wolf, also Japanese. A lot of Japanese representation in this match, I gotta say. which is good, because I'll be real with you, I have an overabundance of, like, white dudes as my roster. Oh, and Makoto goes for something there, or I'm sorry, Chris Wolf goes for something there, and Danny Havoc misses. Sorry, I was rehydrating. Danny Havoc kick to the inner thigh, stomp to the stomach, and he picks up Chris Wolf. Chris Wolf going to tag in Drone. Very frequent tags here from Maria's team. You know, oh, do we got a... No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do have a duel. Oh, Avalanche Powerbomb. That was awesome. I've never seen that done as a tag team move, but I'll take it. Sure. Drone punch to Danny Havoc. Stomp to the inner thigh of Danny Havoc now. And Drone flipping Danny Havoc, and I think that was an arm or hip toss, but I couldn't see. It was just too fast. Danny Havoc now going to tag in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry coming in now. Joe Hendry getting Drone thrown at him. Goes into a DDT. Havoc dragging Drone into the middle of the ring. Hendry missing a drop kick from Drone, just jumping around like a crazy jumpy guy. Up, Drone goes for the leg, sweeps the other leg. That was a good takedown there from Drone. If we were talking points, hey, but we don't talk points. That's only in the tournament title tournament, which we might have a gruesome match tonight. I feel like watching a gruesome match or two, so we're gonna probably do that. These cards, other than the main event, which will be the final challenge of the 4 challengers, which is Giant Silva versus Zero and Ryback. That will be your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. That match coming late, but every other match I have not thought of at all. In true random, I'm just going to do whatever I feel like. We're probably going to go for about an hour. I feel like an hour for one of these, middle of the chapter shows. Probably the best, and then once a month we do a chapter ender, which we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it this next coming month, and we're gonna see how it works. If I like it, that's gonna be how we do things. And like I said, Wednesdays are the best days for me to stream. After this, because that's probably only going to end at like 11, depending on if I'm starving or not, because work did buy us pizza because it was Pi Day. Depending on if I'm starving or not, I will either continue streaming or eat something and then come back and maybe stream some like Battlefield, but that's not going to be... That's going to be like the rest of my streams, so it's just I just feel like doing it. Whereas this is more of a show. Speaking of which, Maria Kanellis with the jump up enziguri. Danny Havoc back up with a drop kick to the face. Maria Kanellis, I think, was a Diva Search winner? As Maria. Makoto going 2 count only. Makoto going for a chop. Punches Danny Havoc in the face, knocks him right down. The deathmatch legend, Danny Havoc. Danny Havoc going tacking in local hero Joe Hendry, and they're gonna do the assisted power bomb here. Oh, and Danny Havoc just flicking off Makoto. Did not like that he got beat so bad by her, and the rest of Danny Havoc's team come in to save Joe Hendry. Havoc tries to fireman carry Danny Havoc, doesn't work. Joe Hendry has Chris Wolf in a headlock for some reason. Makoto going to do something here. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. Look at that tactical wrestling from these two. And Makoto gets him in a mounted position, starts punching away at Rico's head. Rico picking Makoto up, though. Chop, punch, chop, punch. Makoto, Rico. Oh, Makoto. Oh, jeez, the karate expert Makoto over here. Makoto made her debut in Street Fighter 3, which isn't a real thing. Rico made his debut in 2003. I don't know if that's true or not. That'd be really interesting, actually, if it would be. But yes, Rico was definitely a wrestler in 2003, and now we got the Street Fighter legend, E Honda, coming in to teach this up-and-comer. What's for? No, Makoto is on fire! Makoto is killing it! Makoto's just, Makoto's tired. Makoto's just taking down everybody. Look at that! Yeah, dude, they gotta get in there. That's that 2.9. Oh, E Honda barely gets out of it. Makoto trying to catch her breath here. Oh man, Makoto's going just for some straight strikes. Not a whole lot of grappling from Makoto here. And it's starting to wear out. Makoto should really consider tagging out. Danny Havoc back in the ring. Danny Havoc and Makoto don't really like each other, as evidence from Danny Havoc flicking Makoto the bird. Both competitors down now after Danny Havoc does an equalizing kick to Makoto, both up at the same time. Makoto kicks at the knee, takes him down. Does some like karate getting ready thing, and Danny Havoc stomping on the back of Makoto here. Elbow to the back of the head. That's just dirty. Danny Havoc's pissed. Oh, Makoto with the roundhouse to the... And that wasn't roundhouse. That was just a straight kick. Straight kick right to the jaw of Havoc. And then just a knee to the side of the head. Makoto is killing it right now. Makoto punched to the head of Joe Hendry. See, this is the reason why I wanted to focus more on randomization, because you start to see standout performances like the one Makoto is having. Even if Makoto's team comes up losing, Makoto has made a name for herself and mounted punches to the back of Joe Hendry's head. Oh, both competitors. I think that was E Honda and Joe Hendry. Oh my God, he made Makoto tap out. Joe Hendry snuck in there, locked her into a cloverleaf, and Makoto tapped out. Watch that not be it's cloverleaf for spinning toe hold. I couldn't get it. Ankle hold from Joe Hendry. Wow. That's insanity. That's insane. Makoto was doing really well there and just came up a little short, but like I said, Makoto definitely made a name for herself in that match. I thought I was wearing a hat. I'm not. That's strange to me. As you can see, my beard is coming in rather nicely. Okay. Excuse me. I hope that didn't come across on camera. That was a burp. This next match. Fuck it. What do I want to do? Let's do... I feel like doing a gruesome fighting match. We're going to do a gruesome fighting match. There's really nothing, this is kind of, because the tournament, you can't really have contendership in it, but who knows, right? And also gruesome fighting matches are just fun to watch. And, hey, if they, oh, by the way, I picked the ref, I'm sorry, it was Mr. McMahon. Here, let me go back to the thing, you don't want to see my face. If they are impressive, hey, might just get their way into a tournament. Speaking of which, the 4 Challengers arc is still very much going on. We have seen Chris Canyon lose. We've also seen Hulk's team lose in the Hulk's team of the Just Incredible Hulks have lost, making Team Mister the longest reigning champions in TTWA history. But that's not what we're here about. We are here because the pure heavyweight title is going to be contended tonight against the champion, Giant Silva. We'll go against Zero and Ryback. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, next week will be the 4th match of the Charles Manson Proving Grounds, and will also be Kenny Omega versus the man who took his title, Chase Owens. He gets one more shot at it. Kenny Omega, Owens 2, a record will be broken in this match. But that's neither here nor there. We have a gruesome wrestling match to get to. Your contenders for this match, Kurt Angle and Johnny Rodz, ladies and gentlemen. And this is, we've seen Kurt Angle before, but that was Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. That was the Kurt Angle who would be a little bit more equipped for this, whereas this is wrestling Kurt Angle, so his style is going to be a little different. And Johnny Rodz, who is Johnny Rodz. Let's begin. Move that right over there. Let's see why it shouldn't be over there. Anyway, Johnny Rodz with Kurt Angle with a punch to the head. I actually lost the feed there for a second. Kurt Angle up to the back of the head of Johnny Rodz here, and we are another thing we're thinking about doing here at TTWA is there's some mods that that other Fire Pro streamers use, and I actually need to talk to see if I can't get a hold of one of them and see what mods they are, because they do some really cool stuff. I'm talking about New Legacy, which I feel like if I Johnny. He can probably tell me what mods I should download, which I'll probably do. And you can see that at at twitter.com/totemtrouser. That's right, twitter.com/totemtrouser. Are you just now joining and you haven't seen any of the matches? Well, you can go to youtube.com/totemtrouser to see what's going on. You missed a pretty decent 4-way match and a star-making performance from Makoto. But this might be a star-making performance for Johnny Rodz. Johnny Rodz, definitely the underdog here in this match, might end up with the upset against Kurt Angle. He is doing a lot of damage to Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, though, getting in charge, puts him in a camel clutch. Johnny Rodz gets out of it. Up Kurt Angle, belly-to-belly suplex onto Johnny Rodz. Johnny Rodz getting the business. Oh, gouges the eye, though, playing dirty. Mr. McMahon, he ain't gonna care. Mr. McMahon doing gallops across the ring multiple times. No, the belly-to-belly suplex from Kurt Angle. That's gonna do damage. You're getting dropped pretty hard from a belly-to-back suplex. Elbow to the back of the head, though, and another Boston Crab from Johnny Rodz. Side slam from Kurt Angle. Power slam. Body slam from Johnny Rodz. Johnny Rodz went for the drop kick. Kurt Angle chopped him, though, to kick him out of it. Oh, and he's got him. Oh no, that was a spinning toe, but he didn't keep it locked on, it looked like. And Kurt Angle now is going to go for the Boston Crab. Johnny Rodz up against the cage. Mr. McMahon coming in to check up on it. No, end of round 1. Saved by the bell is Johnny Rodz. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here at the TTWA, we don't have matches that go past the second round. However, this match has been pretty back and forth, so we might not see a knockout yet. We might actually get a match that goes to the third round from this, performance of Johnny Rodz and Kurt Angle. In an MMA match. Johnny Rodz going, power slam from Johnny Rodz, flipping Kurt Angle over, picking him up. He's going to go. No, Kurt Angle with the roll-up, not going to work in a gruesome fighting match. Kurt Angle getting the business here. Johnny Rodz shoulder block misses, does a shit. What the hell is that move? I always forget what it's called. It's the most simple move. Hip toss, thank you, in wrestling. Now, Johnny Rodz getting destroyed now. Kurt Angle back in control, though, but this match doesn't show any signs of stopping here. And there we go with the STO. Oh, Kurt Angle with the elbow to the head. Figure four from Kurt Angle on to Johnny Rodz. We might see a submission. We've never seen a gruesome fighting submission. We've always seen a knockout. Johnny Rodz suplex on to Kurt Angle. Doesn't seem to do anything in terms of knocking him out here. Now, you got any move at this point can be the knockout. These guys are tired. They've been beating the hell out of each other for the past. Oh my God, that's an ankle lock. Oh, that's an ankle lock. He's done. No, he's not. And these guys have been beating the hell out of each other for a while now. These matches do not go this long. Kurt Angle. Oh, no. Elbow to the head. Oh, Johnny Rodz going for the stop. Misses octopus stretch here. Johnny Rodz trying to submit Kurt Angle, the submission specialist. Kurt Angle gets out of it. Elbow to the head. Oh, shoulder block misses. Oh, what's this? Power bomb. No. No, Johnny Rodz gets countered. Kurt Angle, another figure four. No, Johnny Rodz out of that as well. We're going to go to the third round. For the first time, we're going to go to the third round. Kurt Angle gets out. Kurt Angle, nope. Power bomb. Oh, no, pile driver. Pile driver from Johnny Rodz. Kurt Angle still not knocked out. Still in this here. Eye gouge from Johnny Rodz. Kurt Angle, another ankle lock. Oh, saved by the bell. Johnny Rodz, our first round 3 in Totem Trouser Wrestling Alliance history. Power slam from Johnny Rodz. Johnny Rodz checking his wrist. Maybe he's favoring it. Might be a little injured there. Shoulder block to the back of Kurt Angle. Punch to the head of Kurt Angle. Oh, and Kurt Angle with the ankle slam. He's out! Kurt Angle with the victory against Johnny Rods in the third round. First ever third round in TTWA history. I actually want to check something because I know I actually edited the gruesome fighting tournament times when I first did it, and I just liked that. So I just want to see something. Settings. Oh, it's 5 rounds of 5 minutes. Maybe that shouldn't be why. Because yeah, it was the same time. Okay, whatever. That's insane. I think we should move straight on into a battle royale. And this will be an over-the-top rope battle royale. Refereed by Tiger Hattori. And your participants: John Lundus, Frankenstein, the returning Ted Arsini, and Virus versus Cybernetico, Dan Hibiki, Dalsim, and Todd Pettengill. Wow, can you see how long it's been since we've done a over the top rope battle royale? Fucking TTWA ring hasn't even been put in yet. Okay, let's go. Oh, and John Lundus, who I believe is here by way of the Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame, going straight for Dalsim here. Frankenstein, Ted Arsini. Ted Arsini was in a tag team, and that's why we know him. Going up against Todd Pettengill. I think Cybernetico just did some illegal miss there. Oh, wait, no, that's Virus. I'm sorry. And it looks like somebody just quit, according to Tiger Hattori, but it doesn't actually appear that way. Dan and Cybernetico going at it here. Now Dalsim and Cybernetico. Dan hitting Jim Lundus here. Ted Arsini taking down Virus. Ted Arsini and Frankenstein. No, I was going to say they've been working together well, but now Ted Arsini is taking down Frankenstein, and I hope whoever has that fucking shush chant gets eliminated right now, because I hate that thing. And Frankenstein, really impressive showing here. Just, slow, sluggish hits, but they hurt. And that's exactly the kind of strategy I expect from Frankenstein. Pettengill going straight into Virus. And Virus doing a really impressive submission. There are 3 submissions happening right now, and all of them didn't do shit. By the way, Dan Hibiki with a cocky pin onto Ted Arsini. If there's anything we know about Ted Arsini, is that he does not die. And speaking of not dying, he takes Frankenstein. Oh my god, I just missed the elimination of Virus. Virus has been eliminated, and we are down to 7 competitors, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, Frankenstein and Ted Arsini renewing their friendship here. And Frankenstein with a diving headbutt, which is good because it's so fucking big. Dalsim spitting fire, yoga fire from Dalsim. That was a great decision on the part of that person. That individual who made that. That was a great decision on part of them. Anyway, so Dalsim going after Jim Lundus here. And you don't see the Street Fighter characters aren't helping each other that much. Now, Frankenstein and Ted Arsini renewing their rivalry. Todd Pettengill punching Frankenstein in the head. Oh, someone wooed. Oh no! Look at Dan. Dan's rolling around Dalsim here and gets him in a pinfall predicament. Doesn't win it. But that was impressive, trying to dizzy Dalsim, so he didn't know which way was up to kick out. And we do have Ted Arsini versus Dan here now, and Cybernetico on the ropes. Cybernetico getting knocked down. Pettingill punching Frankenstein in the head. Pettingill hasn't really gotten any sustainable offense that I've seen. However, now he's on a tear. Yeah, go Pettingill. Pettingill getting got grabbed by Frankenstein, but did get out of it. Someone pinned. I can't tell. Ted Arsini punching Frankenstein. No, Dan Hibiki and Jim Lundos. Did Jim Lundos just tap out? No, Jim Lundos did not tap out. Speaking of tapping out, Ted Arsini could potentially tap out. Did not. Oh, a beautiful bridge from Dalsim here. Choke slam from Frankenstein. And it looks like Pettingill's getting pinned by Hibiki there. And no, kicks out. Impressive showing. Oh, and a powerbomb, assisted powerbomb onto Frankenstein. Pettingill and Arsini. Looks like he's locked into a toe hold there. Gets out of it, though. Oh, and Hibiki now doing his spinning, pinning, winning, ginning on Cybernetico here, too. And no, kicks out. Now Pettingill getting the choke flavors. And Hibiki just knocking out Cybernetico. Triangle hold from Frankenstein onto Pettingill. The pin is not being counted. Tiger Hattori has too many submissions happening right now. Arsini gets out of the one that Dalsim had him in. Shit. 2, 3, and who got eliminated right there? That was Pettingill. Pettingill got eliminated by Arsini. We are down to our final 6. This is supposed to be an over-the-top rope battle royale. As you can see, they're not doing the over-the-top rope part, but that's fine. 2.9, Arsini gets out of it. Dan screaming, really into it. And we do have a Street Fighter match happening in the bottom corner. Hibiki does not shut the hell up, and diving headbutt. No, Lundos picks up Cybernetico, saving him and doing damage to the Frankenstein man. Multiple punches, multiple consecutive normal punches to Dan Hibiki here. Cybernetico has Frankenstein in the corner. Arsini's just watching. Cybernetico now tries to go around Arsini. Doesn't work. Whoa, smorgasbord. Lundos, I'm sorry, not Lundos. Arsini kicking down people. Guys, I think Arsini is my favorite to win this match, and I know that's saying a lot considering I literally laughed at him. He's getting chokeslammed. I literally laughed at him in the tournament that he was in. And he did technically lose that tournament for his team, but that dude does not die. So I'm really expecting big things from Arsini in the future. Frankenstein, with a slam onto Cybernetico. Now, are they going to team up again? Because I mean, Arsini and Frankenstein have had this really weird alliance thing. Hibiki with the winning, spinning, ginning, yoga fire from Dalsim just for flair, I guess. No, he saves Jim Lundos from Dan Hibiki's pin, which, like, that could have been one person out, and Frankenstein is now eliminated. Looks like he got eliminated by Cybernetico and Arsini. We are down to our final 5. Dan Hibiki, Dalsim, Jim Lundos, and Cybernetico. Arsini with the Gorilla Press Slam onto Cybernetico. Arsini and Dan now squaring off here. Dan with the Irish Whip. Dan looks tired. But Dan's been kind of going. He's been pretty much all offense this entire time, so I would expect him to be tired at this point. And Dalsim doing a run. Oh, goes for a running drop kick, I think it was. Dan was in the way. He's got Dan in a headlock here. He's got a real good cinched in there. No, Dan gets out of it. Chokeslam onto Arsini. It's a little bit easier to call them action now. Cybernetico pinning Arsini. And 3, Arsini has been eliminated. I don't know what Dalsim is doing to Dan, but apparently Tiger Hattori thinks it's a submission. But Dan does not submit there. Dan just pulled out a chair. Oh, look, Dan's pretending he got hit. Dan is pretending he got hit. Tiger Hattori does not necessarily care. Wait, did Dan just get Jim Lundos eliminated? Dan just cheated to get Jim Lundos eliminated. That cheeky bastard. Dalsim now. Oh, goes for the Yoga Fire, misses it. Dan getting kicked in the face. Pinfall from Dalsim, 2.9. Dan still in this. Dan with the uppercut to Cybernetico. Oh, and look at that. Delson's pulling out that headlock again, locking it in real deep in there. Cybernetico just going to let it happen. He wants Dan to get eliminated. Dan cheated to get Jim Lundos eliminated. And oh no! What a beautiful spear from Cybernetico onto Dalsim while he was striking Dan. Dan tired. Oh, Dalsim, Iron Claw. Oh, and Cybernetico tapped out. Will Dan tap out? Is Dan gonna tap out? Is Dalsim gonna win this with the Iron Claw? Is he? No, Dan gets out of it. This is a Street Fighter match. Uppercut from Dan. And Dan goes for the uppercut. Dan got EX meter, and Dalsim there. Dalsim going for his chopping combo. Getting Dan on the ground. Gonna pull an OTG. Goes for the pin right here. Dan trying to burn EX meter. Does not burn the meter fast enough. And Dan is eliminated. Dalsim wins a fucking hell of a match. That was awesome. That was great. Dalsim really impressive there. Yeah, Jim Lundos got DQ'd by Dan Hibiki. I didn't know you could do that. That's really interesting. That you can do that, but also like super scary because holy shit, that seems pretty OP of a move. I wonder if it's just like a submission and they put that in there as a joke. Like the DQ part, but I have no idea. What are we doing next? How about one of these? Yeah. But we're gonna have ourselves a cage match. But there's like not gonna be any other type of cage match. Because there's weapons in it. It's 8 weapons to be exact. There will also be 30-minute time limit because I'm not a crazy person. And it's only going to be... It's actually going to be normal tag team. So 2v2. So this one and this one are going to go against this one and this one. Your referee for this match... Ref Gersman, who last time screwed himself over. It's going to be Zangief. Wow, Street Fighter having a really, really good showing. Going up against Zangief and early 2000s Shinsuke Nakamura. Going up against Riddick Moss and Mayu Iwatani. I don't know who. I think that's another Stardom wrestler. Definitely a Joshi wrestler. Let's start the match. Zangief, the wrestler of the Street Fighter family, throwing Mayu into the corner. Losing a test of strength to Mayu. Meanwhile, Riddick Moss doing some chops to Shinsuke here. A lot of Japanese representation here. Technically, Zangief comes from Japan by way of Russia here. Zangief with the power bomb? No, Mayu's countering everything Zangief's thrown at him. Meanwhile, Riddick Moss doing the same as Shinsuke Nakamura. This team of Riddick and Mayu really, really going well for them here. Zangief power slam to Mayu, goes for a pin, early pinfall, not even going to get a 1 count. Shinsuke Nakamura elbowing Riddick Moss in the head. I feel like this match has had to have happened on NXT, not on NXT, but like in a house show maybe. Pretty sure, no, it was Tino Sabatelli who injured Kenta, who Shinsuke Nakamura fucking replaced, and I won't believe anyone who says otherwise. And spinning backhand to Riddick Moss. Oh, look at this. Oh, we got an airplane power fireman's Zangief. Zangief going for a pinfall, only gets a 1 count. Shinsuke Nakamura, vertical suplex on the Riddick Moss. Now it's on. Now this team is taking control. What the fuck is Zangief doing to that poor little girl? Let's consult my co-commentator, my cell phone, to see what Mayu Iwatani is up to. My phone just looked up Pi Day. I don't care about Pi Day. Anyway, Mayu with an arm bar. Jesus Christ. Mayu Iwatani. Shinsuke Nakamura. No, Shinsuke Nakamura tried to get in a mounted position here on Riddick. Remember, this is early 2000s Shinsuke Nakamura, so this is MMA Shinsuke Nakamura technically, because God knows New Japan really got into MMA in the early 2000s. This is before he was the King of Strong style. Mayu Iwatani is a year older than me. Which, like, what am I doing with my life? Yep. She is one of the best wrestlers in the world. So you've probably heard Io Shirai and Kari Hojo or Kari Sane. Mayu is the third of that trio. I don't know why they didn't want to take her. God knows they wanted the other two. But yeah, she's also she was part of the Women of Honor tournament. I believe she was on Lucha Underground. Maybe I know Io was, but I don't know if she drugged those three. I haven't gotten to that part. I don't know who the other two people with her was. Not important. Shinsuke Nakamura and teaming up with Zangief there to take her down though. Riddick Moss holding his own. Definitely the weak link out of these 4 champions, and then out of these 3 champions, and then Riddick Moss. But he's doing pretty good for himself. He's about to get power driven. No, he counters Shinsuke. And Mayu using some weird thing. Oh, Riddick introducing weapons into this. No, he's not, because he can't hit, because no one hits weapons in this game. Look at that. You trying to get people. Mayu trying to get people into this. Riddick Moss going for a pin on Zangief, misses here. With the beautiful Hurricane Rana. She goes to the top rope and diving moon stomp onto the chest of Zangief. And Shinsuke puts Riddick into a submission there, so the referee is distracted. Zangief going for a spinning back fist onto Riddick, misses it. Oh, God. Oh, triple Germans onto Mayu, and that's it. That's over. No, she kicked out in 2. Riddick Moss taking down Zangief. Zangief tired. It's just Shinsuke and Riddick who really have earned their stripes. They've been going at it. 2? No, Shinsuke didn't even go to save Zangief there. Like, these guys are more interested in just beating the hell out of each other than actually helping their teammates, it feels. Riddick has a piece of wood trying to break it over somebody's back. Misses for like the 5th time. Finally hits pay dirt on Zangief. Zangief just power slams him because fuck you. Into a pinfall, into the Andre pinfall. Doesn't do anything. Iwatani double diving moonsault on the Shinsuke Nakamura. Doesn't even go for a pinfall though. Shinsuke, good hindsight, because Shinsuke just punched her. Both competitors are down, and we have a strike exchange in which fucking Riddick Moss wins for some reason. Riddick Moss getting bodied in the corner. No, Zangief getting bodied in the corner. Meanwhile, Shinsuke taken down. No, Mayu! Both competitors. Oh, that's sad. Hey. Okay, hey, please stop though. There's currently an ladies and gentlemen, I feel very somber to tell you that there is currently an Amber Alert that I can't get to pull back up. Which, I'll be real with you, it kind of defeats the purpose if me signing... Oh, there we go. Currently an Amber Alert for a Lynn Roby, age 3, and Jordan Washington, age 2, in a silver Chevy Malibu or Impala. In the, this is like the Chicagoland area. So, hey, if you see that, get on that, because, like, all jokes aside, that's kind of fucked. Those aren't, 3. Who won? Who won? I think that was a double pinfall from that was, I honestly, I was so confused by the Amber Alert. I thought that Riddick had pinned Shinsuke. No, that was a double pinfall from Shinsuke and Zangief, which was awesome. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, that's 2 different names, those kids. So I hope everything works out there. I realized we forgot something. And that something is the Charles Manson Proving Grounds, in which Charles Manson must compete against a series of 7 matches. If he comes out the winner of 4 of them, he will get a shot at the title that we're going to determine tonight. If he loses that, or if he loses them, then he fades away into obscurity, which would suck because he's pretty heavily featured in the intro. So let's go over to the Manson package. You can see here he's beaten Super Carlo, he's beaten D'Lo Brown, and he has 5 more matches at most left, 2 more at the least. Match 4 will be fought at the end of the chapter show. However, tonight is match 3, and that match... Uh-oh. There we go. That match will be fought right now. Whoever gets in this spot will be his opponent in this barbed wire death match. And it's the Green M&M. Perfect. It is the Green M&M. Charles Manson will fight the Green M&M in match 3 of the Proving Grounds. Your referee for this match, Guy McGurk, or John McGurk. This is a farce. Level 10, level 8, time, 30 minutes. Critical high. Let's do Fire Pro Wrestling. I feel like we don't do that one enough. Okay. Let's begin. Oh God! This is the wrong one. I meant to do the one where the ring doesn't explode, but that's fine. Green M&M going for Manson's balls here. Green M&M looks terrible from the side. Green M&M, eye gouge from man, this M&M has been 100% in control. Looks like it's been in a hot car recently, maybe? And that it's melted a lot. But Green M&M drop kick onto Manson here. Just a horrific monster in the ring. And then also Charles Manson. Charles Manson locking into a snapmare. This might be the first time I've ever actually rooted for Charles Manson, because whatever the fuck that thing is creepy. And another straitjacket hold onto Manson. Manson goes for the arm for the lariat, but there's no head there. Oh, and Green M&M starts shoving M&Ms into Manson's mouth. That's what that looks like, an iron claw, but it was actually M&Ms. You can't see it with our shitty resolution cameras, but yeah, man, this M&M is fighting dirty, and Manson grabs it by the top part and locks it into a Boston Crab, but M&Ms don't have spines, and therefore she gets out of it pretty easily. M&M pretty much in control of this match here. Manson getting kind of blown out the water here. Manson stomping away on Green M&M there. Green M&M with the eye gouge back onto Manson. Man, I don't think she has any offense other than fighting dirty. Manson stopping himself from going into that barbed wire. Manson not particularly versed in death matches, but he said that he'd be willing to do any type of match in these proving grounds to prove that he is a top dog, that he belongs in the main event of the TTWA. And my cat said meow, which I interpreted as saying sure, but who knows with that guy? He's kind of an enigma. Anyway, the Green M&M falls over, keeps trying to go for a takedown on Manson, which is really being her undoing here. In fact, the Green M&M's poor accuracy, maybe due to her low vision cone, is really doing her a disservice here, as she gets locked into a camel clutch there. Manson with a side slam, picking up Green M&M. Green M&M locking Manson into a headlock though, and does a spin around into a leg sweep, misses the takedown there. Another headlock into a spin around and leg sweep. Yeah, man, this M&M's entire game is just to keep you off your feet, it looks like. And Manson with the snapmare. This ring's gonna explode soon. We got another 5 minutes before this ring goes. And a headlock, an elbow drop onto the non-existent head of the Green M&M. Green M&M elbow to the back of Charles Manson, picks up the kendo stick, uses it. Manson getting out of the way. Manson countering with a kick to the side, getting that kendo stick out of Green M&M's way. Keeps going for the balls, and apparently that's a submission. John McGurk, your referee, would technically consider that a submission, so we're gonna count it. And DDT onto the head of the Green M&M, cracking the shell a little bit, but not enough to where it's not completely inedible. I'm being told by my producers that this Green M&M is in fact a peanut M&M, which is why it is shaped like that, which explains quite a lot. And Green M&M has a sledgehammer, and yeah. I hope you could have heard that. That's my opinion of what's happening in the ring. Manson stomping on the Green M&M, punching her in the back of the head. Drop kick misses. Manson picking her back up though. Oh man, she keeps going to those testicles of Manson. Maybe she's related to one of the Tates. Maybe the Mars family and the Tate family had a thing. And she holds him resentful. Jawbreaker, ironically from the food, picks up the kendo stick, misses, or drops it. Manson gets it out of her hands. Manson hasn't picked up a weapon yet. And technically Manson never picked up a weapon. But, oh, here we go. Manson's doing the helter-skelter. Helter-skelter from Manson, dropping her. He only's got 30 seconds to finish her off. No, picks her back up. Manson wants to blow up. Manson wants to take this bitch down with him. And he just might. 20 seconds remain before the ring explodes. Oh, and a base crusher. 1, 2. No, Manson kicks out, and the ring is going to explode. Manson busted open. McGurk busted open. The M&M is diseased or something. And M&M into the barbed wire. John McGurk still down though. McGurk, I'm sorry. Manson though. Manson seeing his own blood, getting incensed here. What is she doing? What was that? What is that? Oh, she's driving a fork into the back of Manson's head. Oh, come on. I mean, I know he's a monster, deserves to go to hell, but like, Jesus, lady. He's already dead. Like, let him die. Manson with the belly to back suplex. Too tired to do anything about it. The M&M looking all sorts of out of shape. Getting stomped in the mouth and kicked in the head. That shell is definitely dented in and cracked. Look at that. I'm surprised it didn't melt. The chocolate inside of her is probably very melted at this point. Goes for a pinfall, Manson. 2, 3, and Manson loses his first match of the Proving Ground series to the Green M&M. Well, that's good, I guess. Now we know that next week, when Manson, he beat Super Callow, he beat D'Lo Brown, but did lose to the Green M&M. So we know match 4 will not be the deciding match next week. But you should still tune in anyway, because we are going to have Kenny Omega versus Chase Owens, the man who took his title. The implosion of the Bullet Club that I swear to God I booked before they actually did it. But now it is time for our main event of the evening, and I made this before I gave a shit about presentation, as you can see. This match is the finale of the 4 challengers arc. Now, the 4 challengers arc, both, here, one sec, I have that too, which also equally shitty. So the 4 challengers, you see there, Chris Canyon is grayed out because he lost to Chase Owens. And the Hulk, his team lost to Team Mister, making them the longest reigning champions in TTWA history. The only one that's left is the match we are about to decide, which is this one that I am currently setting up. Your referee for this evening. We will decide in a sec once I get everyone placed where they're supposed to be. Zero is not in the independents. That would be incorrect. Yeah, the M&M stole the 4. They're back. He's backstage somewhere. The Abdullah the Butcher, and he has a very big vendetta against Charles Manson. Abdullah the Butcher's last name is actually Tate, which kind of shows exactly what the issue is between those two. Get Zero in here. Okay, let me show you. Video card. Not that one, though. Hi, everybody. So you might notice I might sound a little different here. That would be because, well, when I muted the stream to play the championship intro video, I forgot to unmute the mic. So this entire match, completely no commentary, at least not on stream. So here I am, post commentary. It was a great match. If you missed it live, twitch.tv/Totem Trouser. We do things normally with commentary. Today, not so much, but today we have more commentary. Anyway, so we have Zero, Ryback, and Giant Silva here, and with this being post commentary, I'm hoping that maybe I can get Giant Silva's name correct. I actually did pretty good in the original match, so I'm a little disappointed. It's weird now that I'm not live. I'm in like LPer mode right now, because this is an old LPer tactic. Which, by the way, if the syncing is off, that would be because I didn't have like a natural sync point. So I do apologize. It shouldn't be that off because I've been doing this for like 7 years, so I should be good. But you never know. Anyway, so Ryback got green misted there by Zero. Zero is going to actually use a lot of really, really interesting tactics, and he's a good man to watch in this match because he does by far the most interesting moves. Ryback and Silva are going teeing off a lot. You would really expect Zero and Ryback to team up because they did win this match or this match opportunity by teaming up. So they you would expect them to team up a lot, and we have not seen that yet. Silva elbowing Ryback in the head. He had that green mist on his face. Looks like it is finally faded out. Ryback has full vision, and he's able to see Zero, putting in a Boston Crab, and gets a vertical backbreaker there vertical suplex for breaking it up. Ryback with the clothesline to Silva while he was in a pinfall, which is pretty rad, all things considered. See Silva there with the elbow to Ryback, knocking him down. Ryback here. Oh, see, he goes for the military press slam, or I'm sorry, the gorilla press slam, and Zero knocks Silva out of it, and then Silva doesn't return the favor because Silva just got dropped right in his face. At least Zero got to go to his back. Ryback getting Irish whipped here. Ryback is tired. It is insane how quickly Ryback got tired in this match. He is a very, very tired boy. And here's Zero's patented finisher that he's not going to get to do, but it is a flipping senton. Zero really stole the show in this match, and definitely going to be getting some opportunities. Maybe he's the champion. We don't know yet, but if he wasn't, he will be getting some opportunities in the future. Anyway, Zero's giving his hand to his opponents, trying to trick them into thinking that they have an advantageous positioning, and then he locks them into an armbar. It's a very, very, very good tactics, mind games by Zero. Zero with the sidewalk slam to Ryback doesn't utilize a lot of slams, does Zero, because he's the smaller man, but he uses his size to his advantage here. Ryback, on the other hand, is by far the strongest person in the ring. So Ryback is absolutely domineering here. Drags Giant Silva to the middle, going to the top rope, but Zero takes the opportunity to lock in a figure four, doesn't get all of it, and Silva and Zero team up on Ryback, who's been beating down everybody for a while here. Ryback giving double elbows to Zero, using that strength of his, locking in a toe hold, or an ankle lock, I should say. Silva kicks him out of it, locks in another one. Silva kicks him out of it again, this time knocking Ryback down and taunting to the crowd, locking in an iron claw. That's always good to see an iron claw. I love iron claws. On Ryback, does Silva, gets out of it, and now they team up on Zero. Zero gets assisted power bombed. Ryback goes to the top again, hits a diving elbow drop. No, he doesn't. He missed the diving elbow drop. Zero gets up and taunts to the fans because he knows that he just avoided like 300-pound elbow on his neck. Ryback gives him a running power slam to the outside. Not even a running power slam, just a power slam to the outside. And Zero is now outside the ring. No countouts in a triple threat match. Ryback in a commanding position there. Ryback in a commanding position in general. But here's where we're going to start to see Ryback stamina really start to hinder him in this match. Ryback had this match won a couple times, but look at him right there. He's tired. He can't capitalize on anything he's really doing because he hits a move and he's just too tired to move more. And his opponents are seeing that, and that's why they're just making him Irish whip. Silva goes out to the ring. Zero here trying to sense his weakness in Ryback here. Does his taunt for his moonsault here. Does it and hits it on the Ryback. Ryback getting an elbow to the chest, and Zero locking in a fisherman suplex on Silva, I believe, but can't capitalize on it. And Ryback couldn't capitalize on that. Ryback here doing his to this day I cannot remember what the hell Ryback called his finisher, but he hit it right there, and gives a backbreaker to Zero. Now it's him and Silva standing. He elbows Silva in the back, elbows Zero in the face, and once again taking a breather. Can't capitalize on his moves. His stamina just isn't there. Zero going for another submission, does not hit it. Silva locking in an iron claw on Ryback. Ryback be able to tough out of it. A lot of heart, Ryback. Zero DDT. Zero throwing Ryback into the corner. Zero now showing signs of exhaustion, unable to capitalize on a lot of openings here, which is really that's Zero's whole thing, is capitalizing on openings and creating openings. So the fact that he's having trouble capitalizing on it's going to be a huge hindrance to him. And we got Silva here. Silva locking in a bear hug on Zero. Locking in a bear hug on Zero. No, Ryback. Ryback kicks him out of it, or punches him out of it, I should say. Silva's down. Ryback goes to the downed Silva. Ryback, definitely, so a lot of people saying that, had Silva not pinned Shawn Michaels, they wouldn't view him as a legitimate champion. I mean, look at Charles Manson. Charles Manson doesn't view Silva as a legitimate champion because he didn't lose their match for the title. And that's why the Proving Grounds are there. So you want to think that these men want to pin Giant Silva. We just entered 17 minutes of this match as Ryback goes for a powerbomb pinfall there. Zero kicks out of it. No assistance from Silva. Silva's too tired. Look at these men. All these men are too tired to do anything. And it looks like Silva's blocking up this moonsault again. I'm sorry, this senton again. Zero's gone for it 3 times. I think he's hit it once. Double axe down to the back of Zero. Silva headbutting Ryback down. Zero back up, locks him in a bear hug again. This is the 3rd bear hug of the match. No, Ryback punches Silva right out of it. Ryback does his finisher that I can't remember, and gets Irish whipped in the corner by Silva. Silva just elbows to the head and gives his arm to Zero. Zero locks him into an armbar. No, gets to the ropes and gets out of it. Zero with a running power slam to Ryback, and I hope that audio didn't go through. I just got a notification through, what do you call it, Discord. Anyway, Ryback cranking up that elbow there, trying to go for a meat hook clothesline. Remember that. All 3 men down. Zero, first man up, gets Ryback up, goes for a running something. Clothesline to Ryback. He went for a running clothesline to Ryback. It looks like Ryback taking advantage of some, distraction there from Silva, gets Zero in a triple powerbomb and hits his finisher on Silva, but once again cannot capitalize. He does not have the stamina. I wonder how I sound. I actually have the mic in front of my face. Normally I have it off to the side a little bit because I used to have the webcam on me, but now I don't do that as much anymore. So I wonder if this sounds better. We might just stick with this. But anyway, look at this. Silva could have had a pinfall there, but he just didn't even know where he was probably. And once again, he pinfall predicament. Zero probably would have broken it up, but still, these men are tired, and they've been tired for the past 12 minutes. Zero, the only one here really showing any kind of sign of endurance in life, does start cracking headbutts on everybody. Gets fisherman suplex by Ryback, which is technically that is what that finisher is, but I don't remember the actual name that he called it. Triple powerbomb to Silva. This is an impressive feat of strength. Silva's a very big man. Ryback, very strong. Gets vertical suplex out to the outside of the ring. Silva back in control of Zero. Zero on the ground. Silva pounding away in his back. Ryback goes for the elbow. Or Ryback goes for the clutch on the back of Silva. Gets an elbow, I should say. Backdrop to Ryback. DDT to Silva. Zero in control. Silva is now getting triple power. But no, single power bomb into a pinfall. But Silva kicks him out of it. And everyone's down. Zero into the corner. Finisher from Ryback. Literally everyone's just trying to hit something right now. They're just trying to hit something that keeps one dude down so they can hit another thing that keeps the other dude down enough to finish him. Choke slam from Silva. 1, 2, Ryback saves it. That would have been it. That would have been it right there. Ooh, Samoan drop from Ryback 2-0. And probably a fist to the back of Ryback from Silva. Oh my goodness, Ryback got green misted again. That's so, like it's and a sleeper hold from Zero, but he gets into the ropes, does Silva, and double axe handle to the back of Ryback. Ryback and Zero in the ring. No, now it's just Zero in the ring, who takes time to pose for the fans, and then he gets a straight punch to the jaw from Silva. Ryback here still has green mist on his face. You got to wonder, man, that's got to be impairing his vision. It's got to sting with how sweaty he is. That's always going to get dragged down. It's also gross. And he gets a senton hit on him, and he counters that senton by kicking Silva in the face. And oh my goodness, Silva just got dropped on his head. Ouch. Knee to the head of Silva, which is probably, that neck's got to be hurt. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and give a powerbomb to Zero. They're going to team up there for that one. And a bear hug, and oh! Zero tapped out! Giant Silva has maintained his title run. He has defended his title run. Ryback there looking upset as Ryback really didn't have a chance. I just noticed the cursor in the middle of the screen. Can't do anything about that now, ladies and gentlemen. This was recorded roughly 4 days ago. But yeah, Giant Silva with the bear hug, and with that, I can announce that, and this is me doing it. Our voices aren't going to be synced up, but I can try. Hello, this is me in the past. Look at me. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't comb my beard today. Blah 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 blah. But no, what I can announce is on top of the matches that we already have for you, which I think I'm about to go over, if I remember how I did this correctly. No? Okay. Whatever. We are going to have a match. Yeah, okay, here we go. Be on top of Charles Manson going up against his fourth opponent, and the main event, Kenny Omega versus Chase Owens 2 for the TTWA World Heavyweight Championship. We are going to have, at Chapter 3 Redemption, another chance for one of the 4 challengers. We're going to have a fatal 4-way between the 4 of them, the winner of which will get a chance at the TTWA Pure Heavyweight title that night. That's right. You get one more chance. So Zero and Ryback could have another chance, one of them, or Hulk or Chris Kanyon can have a chance at a title they didn't even originally want to compete for. But guess what? We're not doing a pick your title thing anymore. Or at least not this month. Maybe next month. But this month, we're doing something different. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's me signing out in the past and in now as I wait for the roll of the intro.